The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome. We back live, baby. Welcome to another episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And of course, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? I know we just got done with one show, then came back. You know, a lot of people be all like, AT2, I would love for you to do like a long live stream, like 3-5 hours and stuff like that. I just don't want to do no 3-5 hours. So this is my way of meeting y'all in the middle by doing a back-to-back show. Now, let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Stevie? What's up, Dominique? What's up, MB? Who else we got here? Oh, shit, that was a fly. Woo! Where the hell is the fly swat? I'm sorry, y'all. That totally threw me off. Like, I see some in the corner of my eye. You know I'm blind, so it kind of just looked like a black spot. I was like, what the hell is that? Sorry, y'all. What's up, Callie? What's up, Clever Girl? Thank you for being here. What's up, MB? What? Oh, yep, you back for another live. You made it again. What's up, Nina? Shout out to Nina. What's up, AS? And shout out to Nelly. Thank you for being the first one here. I appreciate you. Sexy 60, Style C. Who else we got in here? Okay, I think I got everybody. That's why you got to make sure that you come for the live show so you can get you a shout out. I know people who watch the replay be hating it, but I love it, and my people love it. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, that fly is, I don't even know where that fly came from. Like, the window got a screen on it. Like, how did a... Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get with the topics. I want to go ahead and start with Carlee. We talked about Carlee earlier, but I just played the press conference from the Hoover Police Department. So as you guys may not or may know or may not know, Carlee did admit that she was lying. She gave a statement through her attorney, which is smart because she was all like, you know what? They're going to eat me up if I give my own statement. Let me do it through an attorney. So she lawyered up. Now, something that I found interesting about the press conference is that they said that, you know, they don't know whether or not they're going to charge the parents. So that lets me know, like, okay, maybe the parents were in it. The guy couldn't say whether or not they were. Also, Carlee, you know, can be charged herself too as well. Now, Carlee did admit through her lawyer that she did this on her own. She had no help or anything like that. So we gonna see what happened, y'all. You know, I'm gonna be very interested to see what goes down. But what do you guys think about Carlee? Like, do you guys think that she need a little jail time, or like what y'all think should happen to her? At first, I was all like, "Nah, I don't want her to go to jail." Blah blah blah. But at this point, I kind of don't care what they choose to do. Now, do I think she's the worst of the worst? No, I don't think she's the worst of the worst, obviously. But for her to think of this lie and then think you was gonna get away with it, oh no, nah. You need to serve some kind of time. I don't know what kind of time, but I said at least you need a mugshot. That was my way of meeting everybody halfway. I said she at least need to be booked and get a mugshot. What's up, Heart Restoration? What's up, Wanda? What's up, Sunny? Yeah, she at least need a mugshot or something. Because who in their right mind thought that this was going to work? What's up, Dom Down? What's up, SY? Who thought this was going to work? Community service? I can see that. Yep, community service. I like that. What they didn't say is that aren't going to give back the GoFundMe money. Oh, wait, was there a GoFundMe too? I know the missing people Alabama. I forgot what the group was called. I read it earlier, but there was a group that got money, and they said, the cops haven't asked them. I was trying to find that fly. That's why I turned on the camera. But they said the cops haven't asked for the money back, and if they choose to, if the cops want the money back, they'll go ahead and give refunds and stuff like that. But $63,000 is a lot of money, and the girl wasn't missing. So yeah, bring back that money. There's no, I just don't understand. Give the people back their money. Give the people back that $63,000. Why are you guys holding on to it? Especially now that we know it's a lie. It'd be one thing the girl was found, boom, whatever. But knowing that, well, she was found, but she wasn't found as in she was actually missing. That's what I meant. Go ahead and give them people their money back. Like, why are we wasting time, Oh, you gave 500? Yo, Dominique, what you can do, if something turns out to be a scam, I don't know what button to press, but there should be something. You should be able to go back to the GoFundMe, and there's something that you can fill out on there, like when it's a scam. So please go ahead and do that. I don't know exactly how. I'm pretty sure you can YouTube it or Google it. Please do that and get your money back. There was actually somebody on YouTube. What's up, Princess? Somebody on YouTube who was scamming people, said she had this and that. We did a GoFundMe, and turns out it was a lie, and then everybody was able to get their money back. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I had to handle something real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, go ahead and do that and get your money back. But let me ask you guys, while you guys are here right now, do you think that Carlee should get some jail time now? Should she get some jail time? Yes or no? Y'all let me know in the chat. I know, and shout out to Dominique. Thank you for having a good heart. Yeah. Like you were like the rest of us. You actually thought, she was missing. You put your money where your mouth was. So I gotta give you kudos to you. Yeah, we gotta big you up on that one, Do you believe her statement on complete truth? I don't even know if I believe her lawyer's statement. Once a liar, always a liar. Well, in a way, I guess we have to take her word for it. I mean, she did admit like she wasn't kidnapped, there was no abductor and stuff like that. So I would say she's telling the truth about that. Maybe all the details and stuff like that will come out later. Like the investigator said, they hadn't even had a chance to interview her. She's been kept away from even giving an interview. Like, they got her initial statement when she was quote unquote found, but they can't interview her again. Like, they're not able to. So yeah. And also in the press conference, it was said that the lawyer is going to meet with the investigators and stuff like that. So they trying to work out a plea deal and all that. That's what's going to happen. They're going to work out a plea deal so she can get off. Yeah, but no more than a year and a day. Yeah, I kept on hearing that Carlee was in Atlanta, but like, was there any pictures or anything like that? I was all like, because especially right now, is somebody seen Carlee? Oh, I don't think it's safe for them to leave the house. Now, I'm not wishing no bad on nobody. Hold up, let's be clear. I ain't wishing no bad, but I don't think it's safe for her family right now. Like we were saying earlier, they're gonna have to move. And Denitra said she's from Alabama, and she was all like, yeah, they're gonna have to get up out of there. Wherever they live right now, they're gonna have to get up out of there, because I know they're getting threats and shit like that. Just imagine while she was actually, quote unquote missing, they were probably already getting threats. But now that people know it's a lie, you got everybody coming at you. I know, Ray. That's how I feel too. I feel in my heart that she had help. I do not believe that she did this all on her own. Like I said, so did she literally just walk to the Red Roof Inn? Let me ask the people how y'all feel, because I still feel like she had help. Even though Carlee said she didn't have help or anything like that, and that's probably not to get anybody else in trouble, do you still feel that Carlee had help doing this? Yes or no? Do you feel she had help doing this? Yes or no? Alice asked a very good question. I don't know why. Maybe, well, I know technically the family didn't get the money. It was the organization that got the money, so that's probably why they're not being penalized. But yeah, everyone said they believe, yeah, she had some kind of accomplice or somebody who might have told her like, girl, you need to go ahead and do this. Say there was a white baby on the side of the road. You know? Maybe she did have a little help. I'm just saying, y'all. And make sure you guys hit that like button too while you're watching the show. I know sometimes y'all don't be hitting the like button. Y'all be watching without hitting the like button. I didn't have this on the docket, but I did want to mention this in brief. Because like I said, I think this is a bigger conversation to have. And I don't think I'm the right person to hold this conversation. I think there's other people. I think, shout out to Conscious TV. I think he had a conversation about this because this is going to lead into the Tasha K Funky Dineva thing. So we're going to talk about T.S. Madison and Jess Hilarious. Did I look at everything and see what was going on and what was the big argument and stuff like that? No, I'll be honest. I wasn't interested. I don't care. But I will say what I think it's about. It started out with some TikToker had said something about uteruses and periods and stuff like that. And then Jess did a video and then T.S. Madison responded. And then it got talking about how women look like men and then trans women are not women. And then it just went crazy, right? And it seems like, and this is just my opinion, it seems like this is always a topic that comes up about trans women and stuff like that. And here's my thing, and I'm not going to get on my high horse about, oh, I know what it feels to be a woman. I don't. That's why I can't have a full conversation on this. But the trans community is a very small community. And what I mean by that is that in America, there's only about like 1.3 million trans people. So they make up a small minority. So when you have, like these titles, like the trans women wanting to get into sports and stuff like that. As far as the sports, that's only like about 100 trans people trying to get into sports and shit like that. It's not like a large number. Do I think that trans women, well, trans people in general need to be in sports and stuff like that? No, I don't agree with that at all. No. Maybe something like volleyball, but when it comes to the situation that, and again, it comes with like the salacious situations. Remember that story about the swimmer? I think the trans swimmer was like Leah something, like she was losing in the men's and stuff like that, and then the following year she transitioned and then was competing in the women swimming. I believe the name was Leah, right? So when you have like the salacious thing, because should that have been allowed? Leah Thompson, thank you. I appreciate that hard answeration. So when you have stuff like that and like the salacious title, like, is that right? Absolutely not. Because basically you was losing. Oh, let me go ahead and transition. Now that's something totally different than, oh, I transitioned at 10 years old and this is that, like I feel like there's different spectrums. But what we go with is the salacious titles, because let's be honest, how many of you, and I was kind of thinking about this, how many times do you really encounter like a trans person? Do you encounter like a trans person like every day? I know I don't. And I'm just asking, we're just having a conversation. Do you encounter like a trans person every day? So it's kind of like, we go with the salacious titles and stuff like that, but you honestly don't. Just like talked about how there was a trans girl that worked at my job, not my previous, but at one of my jobs. I don't need to know which job it was. At a previous job, right? And she just went about her day, went about her business, talked to everybody. It wasn't like this big announcement that, oh, I'm trans and stuff like that. I think if anything, it was us who made it a bigger deal than what it was. Like nobody bullied her or anything like that. But there was things said before she started working there and stuff like that, right? So in actuality, other than that, I had never worked with another trans person, it doesn't come. I'm not saying like they don't exist, obviously they do, but how often do you really encounter it, or do we only talk about it when it's like something salacious? A trans woman that wasn't open about her status, thought a bio woman completely unfair. Yeah, I definitely think that's unfair. But again, that goes back to what I'm saying. It's kind of like we only talk about the salacious title. We don't talk about, trans that is a doctor or a lawyer. We talk about the salacious stuff. Yeah, I feel you, AT2. We had a guard that was trans at my last job, and you're right, no attention was paid. Yeah, that's my thing. Like in real life, when you think of like a trans person, like do you go like, oh, they acting a fool? Hell, let me put this one out here. Oh, this person gonna do a video about me, but I don't even care. I don't care. And kind of like this small sector right here, right? Who do we think about that is trans? We think about Queen Tulsa, right? And Queen Tulsa does all the salacious and crazy shit, right? But we don't, and we kind of, whenever something go down, we look at her as like, oh, see, this is why they be acting like this and that. But that's not every trans person. Like she's a part of it, but she's not the whole representation. We think about the salacious stuff because even sometimes, like I'll be like, AT2, don't say that because that's that particular person. Like, don't blanket everybody with X, Y, and Z. So yeah, so that's my opinion on it. And also somebody had brought up DJ Academics because DJ Academics was all like, oh, I thought Jess Hilarious was a man. I don't like people calling any black woman, oh, I think that's a man or not, because that's feeding into a stereotype that black women are aggressive and not feminine and stuff like that. That's feeding into that kind of stereotype. Jess Hilarious does not look like a man. you know, she does not look like a man to me. That's crazy that he would even say, "Oh, I thought she was a man." And again, this all sparked from she said some guy thought she was a man and wanted her to peg him and all this crazy stuff. But yeah, like that's just my honest opinion, y'all. I was all like, how many times do you actually encounter, like, you rarely do, and then the ones that you do encounter, they're not out doing all this crazy shit. They just living their life. If anything, I believe a trans person is not trying to be clocked. And y'all know what that word is. He's just mad because he's a woman. Yeah. DJ Academics is definitely a little bitch. You right about that. But anyway, y'all, moving on. So now, because Tasha K was a part of it, and then I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like I said, if there's a conversation like, women want their own space separate from trans women, again, I can't speak on that. And I do think, you deserve your own space. If you want something, just for y'all, that's completely fine. But again, when we talk about it, we think about the salacious thing. We think about somebody saying like, oh yeah, I could speak for we think about the salacious shit. Anyway, moving on. We are going to talk about TK and oh, I see that fly. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I see that fly. Hold on. Damn it, it flew away. Okay. Anyway, shit. Shout out to my special guest, the Fly. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Anyway, y'all. So this is my advice for Tasha K. I'm just gonna say it like this. Tasha, shut up. Tasha, you talk too much. Now, do I think Tasha K gonna come for me and drag me? No. I think if Tasha was listening to this, she would agree. Tasha, shut up. Like, stop talking. And then you told Funky Dineva, like, shut up. Like, why were you talking? Like, that's the crazy thing. Why were you talking? Oh, would you say, hey, AT2, take a poll to see if your viewers still want you to interview? I'll do a community post. But why are you talking to everybody, No, I wasn't trying to. I promise you. Google Funky Dineva and tell me what pictures come up. Google him right now and tell me what pictures come up. This was the best one, y'all. See, now y'all trying to call me out as shady and shit like that. But I promise you, somebody do it right now. I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds. Google Funky Dineva and tell me what pictures come up. Because the ones when he's Q on, Q is his real name. When he's just himself, those don't come up. It's the ones with the wigs and all that stuff. Tell me what picture come up when y'all Google it right now.
I think what you're trying to ask is, why am I so insistent upon giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify with black culture? I think that's what you're asking. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean that in every sense, outside and inside. And to me, we have a culture that is surpassed by no other civilization, but we don't know anything about it. So again, I think I've said this before in the same interview, I think at some time before, my job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them by hook or crook to get more aware of themselves.
Yes. Shout out, rest in peace to Nina Simone, of course. I wanted to play something a little uplifting. But yeah, okay, so I proved my point. Those are the pictures that come up. Anyway, so Funky Dineva was on Fox Soul, right? Talking-ish and everything about the topic, talked about Tasha K. And he was all like, and I'm paraphrasing, he was like, oh, see, Tasha K, told me that, called me and told me how she was going to avoid paying Cardi B. Now, Tasha, we know that's why you filed for bankruptcy. However, newsflash, you cannot avoid paying Cardi B with this, with the Chapter 11. And she's still going to have to pay. There's actually even a law, that says, I don't know the exact terminology. I think Harder Insuration knows it, but the exact, there's terminology in there that says, like, if you have like a debt and stuff like that for liable, if you were sued, you can't put this in there and then avoid the debt. She's going to have to pay her. Now, is it going to be the complete $4 million? That's questionable. However, she's still going to have to pay. So here's my thing. Tasha was probably talking shit, drinking her wine and shit like that. And it was all like, girl, and then Funky was like, my hand's laid. And then Tasha was like, yeah, doing all that shit, right? Talking when you shouldn't be saying nothing. Like, this is not your friend. This is like another blogger. Just how Tasha talk about YouTubers and shit like that. You can't file yes, exactly. Malicious debts. That's what it was. Talking and I'm not talking about no lawsuits with nobody, especially a blogger. Like, if you want to tell somebody, tell your husband. Like, you got somebody in your house that you can tell. I would not share that secret with no goddamn Funky Dineva who gonna tell everybody. Come on now. This is his job, celebrity gossip and shit like that. Why would he not tell the people what you told him? Now, possibly he could be subpoenaed. Now, this is weird. Now we're mixing in housewives. So let me talk about housewives real quick. So for those of you who don't know, housewives What happened was that the Erica Jane, you know, the one with Tom Girardi and stuff like that, and he owes the victims, he didn't pay them, right? One of the girls named Sutton had mentioned something about, oh yeah, and a friend told me some information about X, Y, and Z on the show, and they filmed it and, you know, played it. So the following season, she talked about how the she was subpoenaed because she had said she heard from a friend about the whole Tom scheme and stuff like that. So when you talk about, you know, about somebody's case, or they shared some information, or you got something, they can subpoena you. They can. No, I haven't watched the new New York. I'll check it out though. I'll see how many people want to hear about it. You know, my review, and I'll review it if I get enough votes. But, you know, you can't be talking about this and that. And Tasha told you that in confidence. I know she told that to you in confidence. That was supposed to be confidential. Funky Dineva, you ran your mouth, but then I still got to put it back on Tasha. Like, you dummy. You big dummy. Like, why would you talk? Listen, if I'm trying to get away with a crime, I'm definitely not telling somebody, I'm not telling no YouTuber about a crime that I'm trying to get away with. Now, we can talk about business and how to work together and stuff like that, but we cannot. I ain't gonna talk about the scams that I got. You know, that's just me. What's up, Miss Coco? We ain't gonna talk about the scams and shit like that and how I'm not gonna pay this woman. And I know you going to share this information. I'm just saying, y'all, make it make sense. And I'm like, Tasha, like, stop talking to everybody. Just stop talking about it in general. Just let it play out in court. And I know this raises her stock. She's able to talk about it, all this other stuff, right? I totally get the gameplay, the move. I see it happening, whatever, right? However, something like this is very important. Like, this is not a game. We know that Cardi B is trying to subpoena the financial records, and she wants to see statements, also bringing the husband finances, because, you know, we all said like, oh, well, you know, she probably just gave it to the husband and shit like that. You know, we all said that. Oh, she probably passed it over to the husband. Now, this ain't information I know for a fact, so don't subpoena me. But we have said that. Oh, what did she do with the money? You know, did she put the money in Africa? They trying to find out all that. Tasha is in some shit. But Tasha, this does not help you talking to other bloggers. Like, stop it. Like, I thought Tasha said she was done with bloggers and stuff like that. Just because it's Funky Dineva, he might have appeared on a few TV shows, don't mean he ain't messy as hell. Come on now. And Funky Dineva, you should have kept your mouth shut. But thank you for giving us content. Thank you for the content. Right, Tasha already talked too much. Stop talking. And I know I'm probably gonna get some hate in the DM and stuff like that, but hey, I'm gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, stop talking. Like, shut up. Don't say nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about two clout chasers. We're gonna talk about Rah Ali and Jason Lee. Ooh, that rhyme. Rah Ali, Jason Lee. So Jason Lee almost got punked, right? Well, basically he did. Rah Ali was all like, you talk about everybody, you talk about my family and all this stuff, right? So he was at a fancy restaurant and she was dressed like somebody's grandma. She pulled up on him. She was dressed like somebody's grandma. She pulled up on him, was like, you talked about my husband, you talked about this, you talked about that. But then I'm thinking like, well, she owns On Site and they're a gossip, so I don't understand. So is it just that he was talking about you personally and that's why you had an issue? Or like, I don't know. I didn't even know they had beat. Again, like, who cares about a Rah Ali? Who cares about a Jason Lee? You know, I think Jason Lee, you know, sleeps his way through Hollywood, so he got a little bit more stock. And then her association to Nicki kind of helps her. But then I heard they had a falling out. Did y'all hear that her and Nicki had a falling out, or is it just me? Put a yes or a one in the chat if you did hear her and Nicki had a falling out. Because that's what I heard. The last picture together was in like February. but I heard like they had fallen outs and stuff like that. So I don't even know if they associated. And Jason did say that in the video. He was like, "Oh, you need to be worried about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj." I think both of them clout chase. Let's just be motherfucking real. Both of them clout chase. So you got one that clout chase off of Cardi and talks trash about Nicki. Then you got the other one who talks trash about Cardi and clout chases off of Nicki. Both of them don't have a personality of their own. We know them for trying to be associated with somebody, and we know Jason Lee for always trying to well, besides Cardi, remember it was Floyd Mayweather. It was Floyd Mayweather, and then it went to Cardi. And now he be trying to sniff on Rihanna and shit like that. Rihanna all like, "Ugh, get off me." And this fool over here be chasing around Rihanna around parties and shit like that. Rihanna don't want to be your friend, Jason. Stop chasing Rihanna, damn it. It's creepy. I'm telling you. Look up any video with Jason Lee and Rihanna looks like she's literally trying to run away from him. And this fool trying to get pictures and autographs and shit like that, looking like a shit. And y'all can talk about my little corner, but I talk shit in my little corner, and I'm happy with it. I found out, forget about them Love and Hip. Yeah, they were on Love and Hip Hop. Jason was on LA, and then she was on New York. Yeah. Yeah, all that chasing him around. Dominique, isn't it weird? Like, I know y'all seen those videos. Yeah, that time with Beyonce. Here's the thing. I'm not going to say Floyd Mayweather is not a real celebrity. I'm not going to say Cardi B is not a real celebrity, but they're a different kind of celebrity. Like a Rihanna, a Beyonce, there's a certain level of respect. You know what I mean? We talking real shit right here. I saw that video. Rihanna, I didn't lie, Style C. I didn't lie. So anyway, there's a certain level of respect when you have celebrities like Oprah, a Rihanna, Beyonce. There's a certain level of status, right? There's a certain level of respect. They don't care about a Jason Lee. Especially, Jason has to remember, at the end of the day, you're a blogger. You can, in fact, turn on them at any point. And same with Rah Ali. Don't forget, Rah Ali set up her friend Nicki Minaj. Y'all don't remember that the station head, you know, that y'all all like to go on. Station head. So Rah Ali did a station head, right? Nicki and Milagro were talking, and Nicki was talking about how she didn't like that. What's the thing called on Amazon? AMP. AMP is like their podcast thing. You know how she had Queen Radio on Apple Podcasts? Well, now she's on AMP with Amazon, right? And she was talking about how her team got her the deal and she didn't even know about it and she ain't getting paid, blah, blah, blah. And she's talking hella shit. Rah Ali somehow hit the record button, and then Rah Ali trying to clean up. She was like, we're live. Y'all got to look up that shit on TikTok. I'm telling y'all, that shit was funny as hell. So you got these two bloggers that obviously are going to use their blogging to raise their stock. So they both can't be trusted. Now, in real life, are they nice people and stuff like that? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the mic was on. Exactly. I'm pretty sure they're nice people in real life, but no one can fully trust you at a level of Rihanna and Beyonce because they know you will turn them into a story. If they're a story, you will turn them into a story. They can't fully trust you guys. And so whatever beef these two have, I don't even know where it started. Like, did anybody know they had a beef? Let's do a 30-second countdown real quick. Did you guys know that Rah Ali and Jason Lee had a beef? 30-second countdown. because we shady over here, do you care about this beef? Yes or no? Do you care about the Jason Lee, Rah Ali beef? Do you care about this beef? 30 seconds. I know I'm going to hell. I know. Shut up. Y'all coming with me. 30 seconds. No one cared. No one cared. This is the most random beef ever. Like, when did they? When do they cross paths? When do they talk? I ain't seen a tweet. I ain't seen a nothing. Like, are y'all fighting over? And this is why I don't get into the Nicki and Cardi thing, because here's my thought on it. And maybe because I'm a man, I believe like you have to be a woman or you have to be gay in order to really understand the beef. But for me personally, I think you can like both. I think you can like a Nicki and you can like a Cardi. I believe you can like both. I think this has gone too far with that Cardi versus Nicki. I think honestly, the last time we cared about a hip hop beef was probably Tupac and Biggie. Now that was some real shit. This Nicki and Cardi shit, this is bullshit to me. And maybe because I was born, well, not in the I was a kid in the 90s, and so I kind of remember about it and stuff like that. So it's more fascinating to hear about it now. But, you know, other than the Cardi and Nicki, I don't care. I don't do right, exactly. What's up, Mary? Thank you for coming. But yeah, I'm not interested at all. Like, I'm just all like, I really can give a damn less, you know. But that's just my opinion. So now we are going to talk about Monique and Chris Samuels. So as you guys know, they're getting a divorce. We talked about I even played her live before when she was discussing all of this, right? It sounded like I said disgusting, but I was discussing. But she I think she is going to be very, very, very pissed because he had a meeting with Charrisse Jackson. Now, who Charrisse Jackson is was the former Housewives on Potomac. I think she was a friend of the show this season. But she was the one who started the rumor that Monique was sleeping with the trainer and that their youngest baby is actually the trainer's baby and not his baby. And they were having lunch together. And somebody snapped a picture, and my bad because I don't even have the picture up here, y'all. But somebody snapped a picture. He was eating and Charrisse was there. So either they smoking or he wanted to know about the rumors and stuff like that. Mind you, if you're getting a divorce, you gotta play dirty. If you're getting a divorce, you have to play dirty. You know, so if this woman has been cheating, he's going to want to know. So he ain't got to pay her out all this stuff. And then he can change it to adultery and, you know, all that stuff. Because you know how you can only fill out, you know, fraud. I think it's a reason why you can get a divorce and stuff like that. But adultery is going to be the one that's going to hurt her. Now, I don't know the laws in Maryland, but you know how you can, in some states, you can even sue if it's found out that you were cheating and stuff like that. So I just have a feeling he's going to get dirty. Now, Chris has been cool. You know, Monique said they still live in the house. They hang out with the kids. Oh, they're doing so much better and all this stuff, you know, now that they have a divorce. He didn't meet up with that woman that you don't like, who used to be your best friend, who started rumors about you just for the hell of it. That was very strategic. Oh, it's 11:11, y'all. 30 seconds. 11:11, make a wish. Yeah, but that was very strategic. Very strategic, I'm telling you guys. I'm just trying to find the picture real quick, you guys. Hopefully you can still hear me. But yeah, that was very strategic right there. Oh, he got another picture with a housewife, y'all. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Here we go. Let me pull up the picture right here. Now, what I was trying to see if they had cameras, y'all. I was wondering, ooh, do they got cameras? Shout out to Mob's World for the picture. Thank you. Shout out to Mob's World for the picture. Ooh, oh, shoot. There they go. So that's Charrisse. And then that's Chris. They there. Oh, I know it's too late. Hey, still make a wish, damn it. But yeah. So that's the picture, y'all. Right there. What other reason would he need to talk to her for? He's trying to find out about the rumors about her cheating, the baby, and all that. There is no way in hell this man isn't going to find out if his wife is cheating on him or not. He has to find out. He got to. Monique is going to take all this man's money. He got to play dirty. He worked too hard for his money. He ain't going to let that shit go. Nope. You know, rich people, how they get by is that they're very stingy and very cheap and very frugal with their money. That's how rich people stay rich. Rich people do not want to give away their money. They work way too hard for it. The wig, y'all going to hell. Y'all horrible people. I swear, y'all are horrible. But I love y'all though, and make sure you guys hit that like button. Okay, let's go ahead and do a countdown real quick. But I want to ask you guys: do you think that he is trying to get information on his wife Monique from Charrisse? Yes or no? 30 seconds. So I'm just looking up the law if you can sue for cheating. Yeah. Oh, everybody's saying yeah. This means you can't sue for cheating. Okay, yeah, they don't have that rule. It's like Texas, North Carolina. Yeah, they don't have that infidelity rule. Okay. So yeah, he lucked up. But still, I mean, even if you don't live in one of those states, you can still mention cheating, as a thing, and that's looked at as a negative, right? During a divorce, even if they don't have that lawsuit rule. Keep the child support, but kill the alimony. Ooh. Dominique. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Yeah. At least pull back the money a little bit, because if she's found out to be a cheater, why am I gonna support a cheater? Yeah, he's gonna play dirty. He's going to play dirty, and I am here for it. I want the Chris Samuels interview. Somebody give me an interview with Chris Samuels. That's the interview we want. We don't want Monique. We want Chris Samuels, because we know he gonna tell the truth. Well, going to dinner doesn't mean they go together. Well, yeah, princess, they don't go together. I don't think that, but I do think he was trying to get some information. I'm gonna go with that. He was trying to get some information. Nelly, you just here for the ride. I don't know, y'all. It's gonna be interesting. Definitely interesting. So, like I said, that's my thoughts. That's my opinion. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate y'all for being here. We went ahead and did 2 hours back to back, y'all. Well, 1 hour this one and then 1 hour this one. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comment section. I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here, and thank you for rocking with your boy AT2. And like I said, the negative 200, that's not a lie. No, They try to send me to collections in my PayPal, and I was all like, no, like y'all still disputing this, and I'm not gonna put no money in there either. So if you want to hit up the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or send a super chat, super sticker, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, deuces, y'all. We out.